Data engineers, let me ask you this. Have you ever felt your data lake is a black hole, swallowing valuable insights with no easy way to pull them back out? Or worse, your data lake has dissolved into a data swamp where storage is cheap but performance is non existent? AWS just announced something that could turn that around. AWS S3 Tables with built in Apache Iceberg integration. This could be the key to unlocking faster queries, lower costs, and seamless analytics workflows. I know there's a lot of buzz around this new feature since AWS announced it at AWS Reinvent, and also there's a lot of confusion. Some people think S3 tables are just a fancy name for optimized storage, but I've done the digging, reading AWS blogs, LinkedIn posts, and hot takes from industry insiders to get the real story. By the end of this video, you will understand exactly what S3 tables are and how they integrate with Apache Iceberg and what this means for the future of data engineering. Here's what we'll cover in today's deep dive. The basics of S3 tables, what they are and how they work, what Apache Iceberg is and why it's so important in modern data lakes, how AWS is leveraging Apache Iceberg to challenge Snowflake and Databricks in the Lakehouse war, a detailed breakdown of features like automatic maintenance and native AWS integration that makes this a game changer. Pricing model, is it really cost effective or is AWS just flexing its market dominance? And finally, we'll discuss who this is really for and whether it's the right choice for your organization. Stick around to the end because I'll also share my take on how this fits into the broader data ecosystem and what it means for Iceberg's future. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. I post videos twice a week covering everything from data engineering basics to deep dives into tools like AWS and Databricks. If you're serious about staying ahead in this field, this is the place to be. Let's start with the basics. AWS S3 tables are a new type of bucket within S3, purpose built for managing tabular data. Unlike traditional S3 buckets, S3 tables are optimized for analytics workloads. They come with built-in support for Apache Iceberg, an open table format designed to handle massive data sets with features like ACID transactions, schema evolutions, and time travel queries. Here's the key proposition. S3 tables are designed to make querying and managing tabular data fast, efficient, and reliable. AWS claims they deliver up to 3x faster query throughput and 10x faster transaction per second compared to self-managed Iceberg tables on S3. Now, that's a bold claim, but as we'll see, the features they've packed into this service back it up. Now let's take a closer look at the star of the show, Apache Iceberg. Iceberg is an open table format designed specifically for massive scale datasets. Think of it as a framework that brings structured to unstructured data in your data lake. Here's what makes Iceberg special. Unlike traditional data lakes, Iceberg ensures data consistency with atomic writes, making it reliable for concurrent data processing and updates. Time travel queries. Ever wondered to query your data as it looked like last week or last year? Apache Iceberg enables you to do this by maintaining a snapshot of your datasets. Schema evolution. Changing schemas without downtime. Iceberg allows you to add, rename, or remove columns without disrupting existing queries. Metadata handling. Iceberg scales metadata management by using manifest files and metadata trees. This ensures fast query performance even for datasets with billions of files. Iceberg has become a go-to solution for managing Parquet, Avro, and ORC files. It's compatible with multiple query engines like Spark, Flink, and Hive, making it highly flexible for modern analytics. By integrating icebergs into S3 tables, AWS is removing the operational complexity of self-managing Iceberg while delivering the performance benefit at scale. Now let's look at the features that set S3 tables apart. One of the standout features is automatic table maintenance. Here's what this includes. Compaction. Compaction combines small files into larger ones to improve query performance. Snapshot maintenance automatically manages and deletes outdated snapshots. Unreferenced file cleanup cleans up files that are no longer tied to active table data. Why does this matter? Well, Tabular, the company behind Iceberg, found that customers routinely save 30 to 60% in costs thanks to automatic tuning. Imagine having these savings baked into a fully managed AWS service. Another huge advantage is the native integration with AWS services. From Glue Data Catalog to Athena and QuickSight, S3 Tables work seamlessly with the entire AWS Analytics stack. You can even create table level permissions using AWS IAM, ensuring robust security and access control. Here's another gem that AWS announced: S3 Metadata. This feature creates a managed read-only Iceberg table that stores metadata for your S3 files. This is important because metadata is the first step in solving the age-old data swarm problem. With S3 metadata, you can quickly query object details like size, storage class, and creation date, or even custom tags like product SKU or transaction IDs. For organizations drowning in petabytes of data, this feature can be a game changer, helping you discover, organize, and analyze data effectively. Now let's talk money. S3 tables come with added costs. Storage at 0.0265 per GB per month, slightly higher than the standard S3. Compaction is at 0.05 per GB process, and the request cost is 0.0004 per thousand guest and 0.005 per thousand put. In one example, AWS estimates a monthly cost of $35 per TB of data with moderate query and compaction workloads. While this might seem negotiable for mid-sized operations, high-frequency, real-time workloads could see costs escalate quickly. It's essential to model your specific use case before jumping in. Now let's zoom out. AWS is clearly positioning S3 tables as a cornerstone of its Lakehouse strategy, directly competing with Databricks Delta Lake and Snowflake's external Iceberg tables. By simplifying Iceberg adoption and automating the heavy lifting, AWS makes a compelling case for organizations already invested in its ecosystem. But there's a catch: vendor lock-in. While S3 tables adhere to Iceberg standards, AWS specific optimizations could make the migrations to other platforms challenging down the line. Is this for you? If you're managing a massive data lake and struggling with performance bottlenecks or maintenance overhead, S3 tables might just be the solution. It's particularly appealing for teams that are already using AWS analytics tools or those looking to adopt Iceberg without the operational complexity. If this has you thinking about your next career move, check out my video Data Engineer Roadmap 2025. This covers tools and technologies you need to stay competitive in the fast evolving space. In conclusion, AWS S3 Tables with Iceberg integration isn't just an incremental improvement, it's a bold statement in the Lakehouse wars. Whether you are a data engineering rookie or a seasoned pro, this feature has something to offer. What do you think? Is this a game changer for the industry or just another AWS flex? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, follow me on LinkedIn, and keep an eye out for my next video where we'll dive into another major development in data engineering. Thank you for watching and see you next time.